even in Gan Eden, there will be an evolution of the self. And each day, another aspect of the self will be revealed. Sometimes even a jump in consciousness and a different level of soul will be revealed to you. Now for me this morning, remember my meditation is tennis. I'm out here in the tennis, and yesterday I played a little bit. My forehand was great. My backhand wasn't good. And so today I've realized that the circular movements are not in a vertical line, but in a horizontal line, in a horizontal plane, you see. And so that horizontal plane is actually the mezuzah. I forget who. Remember, there are two types of mezuzot. There's a vertical mezuzot, and then there's a horizontal mezuzah. And what they've done is they made that compromise and made it a diagonal mezuzah. But the point is that the horizontal plane mezuzah is actually a circle here. It's in a horizontal circle. The vertical line represents a circle plane in a vertical dimension. So these are the horizontals, these are lines, the mezuzot are lines, so to speak, within the circular plane. So for me now, my shots have to be what I would call racket up and then circle. And the same thing on the backhand, especially for the high ball, and to be shoulder consciousness. Remember, the shoulder consciousness and the hands consciousness up here are actually Hesed and Gevurah, the right hand and the left hand. And these spiraling shoulders are from that level, you see. So the whole spiraling issue, the whole spiraling, not spiraling, but circling in a horizontal plane, you see. And this is a level of consciousness. And when one's racket is up, so to speak, then they can hit the higher ball. Same thing on the serve. You know, Dad used to have me look on the inside of the ball. Well, the reason I'm looking at the inside of the ball, I'm making a circle plane around the ball up there, not in a circle like this, but in a circle like this. It's a horizontal circle, you see, not a vertical circle. And so these horizontal lines, you know, they're like three horizontal lines. There's in Sefer Yetzirah and in the Tree of Life, between Chokhmah and Bina, between Hesed and Gevurah, and between Netzach and Hod. So these horizontal lines are the three mother letters. And so the real secret here of between like Hesed and Gevurah is the letter Aleph, which is propitious to me. So there's a horizontal circle there. That line represents a horizontal circle. And within that horizontal circle is the letter Aleph. And that letter Aleph represents the Aleph of Ein. And the circle is a Samek. All these points are a Samek, connecting two points is a circle. It's a horizontal circle, like the horizontal mezuzah. You see? What is it? It's Rashi and Rabbanu Tam. Rabbanu Tam's mezuzah was horizontal. And that horizontal line is a connection. That's all. It's a connection between 2 points. In a certain sense, the horizontal line connects the inside to the outside, where the vertical line connects the lower to the upper. So in a certain sense, this horizontal circle, you know, is like a flat. So it connects the inside to the outside. And this is, remember, welcome to Olam Haba. This is Olam Haba, but even in Olam Haba, you're going to have a raising of your consciousness, depending on your own level of being and what's revealed to you. And each day, another level is revealed to you according to your development. So even when you study, you're going to be studying in Olam Haba. You're going to be, and that's what I'm trying to say. Here I am, out in the field. You see, out in the field, walking around, halakha, out in the field in Olam Haba, recognizing things. Racket head up. I used to have racket head up. But I listened, racket head down to lift up. No, racket head up, so your shoulders can spiral. Remember, there's two levels of Mashiach. Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. And Yosef has to do with the groin, so to speak, with the Yesod level. And David has more to do with the heart level, up there at the hand. So there's two of everything, you know? There's two of everything, and those represent the two levels of consciousness, the legs, you see, and the hands. And since man is the animal with hands, the higher level of consciousness is of the hands. See? It's up where the heart region is. The hands are developed from there. The feet are developed from the consciousness of the lower half of the body. And the animal soul is from the lower half of the body. But there's a higher half of the body that's above the gargle. And the higher organs, the lungs, the heart, the brain, you see, as opposed to the lower organs. In the lower organs, the kidneys are the brain, so to speak. The kidneys are the function of the brain in the lower, in the animal soul. So there's two levels of everything, because you're a senator, whatever the word is. It's an upper and a lower. You know, it's like a bunk bed. You know, the upper and the lower. It's like heaven and earth. See? It's like Shamayim. See? Fire and water. It's the essences. There's always a combination of two. Even people have 2 and 3 names. They have their own name and then a family name. So the family name would probably be of the godly soul, the continuum, so to speak. And the first name, your personal name, is how that continuum will be expressed within a certain lifetime, so to speak. And so these are all the things. And then a third name, you see, something that comes in between these two. You see? And when you usually have a third name, you don't even write it. You like to write it with an initial, or like my English name, so to speak, is Stephen Edward Turner. You know, I don't use the Edward too much. It's like an unconscious name. Well, these are the deep things. So in Olam Haba, which we are in now, and you don't recognize it, that's not my fault. I recognize it, and that's it.